Okay, so it is about 7:30 right now. I just got back home from my day today, and with Poppy, my baby. So she was actually pretty good today. Knock on wood. She wasn't that bad. She had some like few little like whines, you know, in class. Only a few though. So she really went off at the end of the day. It was just bad. You pretty much have to. I'll be demonstrating all of this later in the video. Well, there she's crying right now. So then I'll be demonstrating all the different techniques later in this video. But I ran through all of the different steps to see why she was crying, and I figured it out, but it took a little while. She was fine while I was driving. She actually likes the ride. She was making the happy noises that she makes, and that was pretty good. For the most part, it's pretty fun. I really like treating people. Like when I walked in to my work just to show everybody her. Everybody that was in line was looking at me so weird. Like, what is this kid doing with the baby? So it's fun to play with around with people. But yeah, so I'm optimistic to see how tonight will go. We'll see. So before Poppy could really even just chill out for a little bit, she just went off. She went through every single section. She burped. She needed to be burped, and she was just screaming. And then she needed her diaper to be changed, and then she just was just screaming again. I think it was just because she needed the burp, and then it was just she went off. But now she's chilling, so. We're praying for a good night. We'll see. I'll definitely be updating everybody on the times that she wakes up and how it goes. So it's about 11:30 right now, and the baby just went off for the first time pretty much. Since I fell asleep, I probably fell asleep at 10:30, and so it wasn't that bad, and she just needed a diaper change, so we'll see how it goes the rest of the night. It's about 3:15 right now, and Poppy started crying, so they went through all the steps to see if it was her, and it turns out that she was hungry, so now she's feeding, and it's okay. So Poppy just woke up again. Well, it's 6:15 right now, so she's looking at every 3 hours she woke me up. So it's okay. That one, she just started crying randomly. She wouldn't do anything else. She wasn't hungry or needed to be changed, so I just kind of rocked her and she was okay. So yeah, that's for the rest of this morning. As my day with Poppy kind of comes to a close, I'm going to show you guys just the different things you have to do when they're crying or kind of just when they're being fussy. So one of the biggest things too is after you feed it, you're going to have to make sure you burp it. So you're going to take her, you're going to make sure you support the neck and just kind of place her upwards and just pat her back. She'll kind of take a little while to kind of really actually make a sound or actually be happy, so you can actually do this. It took me 10 minutes the other day to do it, so that's okay. You can kind of do that. So that's kind of a cause to one of the issues if she's fussing. Another one could just be that she needs to be rocked, so obviously continue to support the head and just kind of rock her back and forth or up and down a little bit. You can even get a little bit aggressive with it because they sometimes need it. And then also as you continue to support the head, you can bring her up here and just kind of walk around with her. So then another thing when they're crying, after you kind of chime in with your sensor, you have to feed her. So you can kind of just take the bottle and just place it right in your mouth, and she'll kind of shut up right then and there and actually be fine. So, and she'll just stay like that for a little while until she's done. She'll make a little happy sound and then be okay. So sometimes, like last night, she kind of started to fuss around a little bit more afterward, then you kind of know, and she'll start crying again. Then you censor it in, and then when you kind of know that she needs to be burped or not. Sometimes it happens after, sometimes it doesn't. Another really big thing too is changing its diaper. I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So now when it comes to changing a diaper, you just want to make sure you're going to support the head as he continues to lay down. And she'll just be crying, screaming even more. And you want to take, obviously, her pants off. She's wearing a onesie right now, so I'm going to take off her onesie and then take off her diaper just like that. The biggest thing right here is the sensors on the bottom of the diaper. That's what kind of tells you when she's going to be able to stop crying. So you want to always know that you have the yellow and the green, and then you're going to place her under, sense it, she's going to stop crying, and then you just kind of fold the diaper right back up. Yep. And then continue to just get her back dressed. Continue to watch that neck. And you should be good after that. Once you get her dressed, and then she normally will be fine. There's some chances that she might continue to be crying, and it might be something else when she gets a little bit fussy, but that is totally okay. So now I'm going to kind of talk about my overall experience with having my Real Care baby for the entire all day yesterday and all last night and into today. So having Poppy for this past day was really a great experience. It really opened my eyes up to actually what it's like to have a kid. Obviously not the fullest extent of having a real child, but it's pretty similar to it. So I had her throughout the entire day yesterday, and throughout the day she was fussy in school. She would kind of just run through her entire cycles of needing to be changed, needing to be fed, needing to be burped, and then just being fussy in general. And it really hit me pretty hard during the end of the day when she really got fussy. She was fine in the car. She loved the car. I kept hearing her make like little giggling noises back in the back seat of my car, but you obviously have to make sure you strap her in properly into the car seat right here. And then we got home and she was pretty chill, so we kind of just relaxed. She did have some fits and I did feed her and then did change her, and that's just pretty much the normal cycle. It does kind of have some wear and tear, and you kind of just be like, oh, okay, gotta go feed her. Oh, okay, gotta go change her. And it just kind of becomes one of those things. And then at the nighttime, she woke up in pretty much like every 3 hours. So I kind of fell asleep around 10:30. She was quiet, fell asleep, and then she woke up to her crying really, really loud at about 12 o'clock. And I didn't really expect it because I just was like, oh, just going to bed, didn't really think about it. And bam, at 12 o'clock, she woke me up. And then around 3 o'clock, she woke me up again. And then at 6 a.m., she woke me up too. So it kind of took the entire night just expecting her that when she's going to wake up again. But as long as you have your bottle ready and you have your diaper ready, and then you know that you're also going to have to rock her and make sure that she's okay, as long as you know all those things, then it should be an okay night. It definitely just takes a toll on you, and you kind of just like realize it and you feel it with not getting that much rest. As well as it kind of has an effect on your entire family as well. So my parents didn't really hear it, their room's further away from mine, but my older brother, when she, at the 12 o'clock time, I didn't really hear her at first, like I just like was out of it and it was like in a deep sleep, I guess, at that point. And my older brother came in and was like, "Guy, like she's screaming, like do something about it." And he kind of got mad because he was like trying to go to bed himself, so it was just like he was yelling at me to shut her up, but I'm like, I can't, like I was just running through everything and it was just like hard for me to do that. So it obviously still takes a toll on your family as well, having her. Even though I did have her for a short period of time, like it does take some getting used to. So I'm sure if there was an actual child or if I had her for longer, they would just get used to it, but it's tough. And that's pretty much it though. She was just obviously a great experience. The cute face, and I'm just gonna miss her so much. And it was fun to just be able to change her. You have to obviously change her clothes as well. So she had an outfit on during the day, then I put her pajamas on at nighttime, and it was just a pretty good experience overall.